So the penultimate partnership of the night in the Havens 4-star Grand Prix. Paris Olympics and Basel World Cup Finals partnership for Poland. Sandra Sysojeva, Sandra and MAXIMA Bella. Sandra and MAXIMA Bella are off to a great World Cup season start already with some of the Central European League shows happening in outdoors in the summertime. She's already got 2 World Cup qualifier wins on the new season. Was the winner of the Grand Prix and the freestyle this year at the Doha 5-star at Al Shakab, and in December won the 5-star Grand Prix and freestyle at Salzburg. Their Grand Prix score at Basel, 74%, and that would be a useful place to be at the moment. 74%, if it could be replicated, would go into minimum second place. The lead is held on 74.2 by Isabel Friese of Norway. You know, it's such a sport of mere margins. We're getting back to it now, but we did have Sandra just sitting there on a 68-69 based just on her first halt and entry, because it wasn't square halt. We saw that it lacked straightness from the camera angle looking over the judge at sea. In the main, we try and place all the scoreboards around an arena so the riders can't see them as they are riding. But by the same token, sometimes you can just glance one out of the corner of your eye, or maybe see a score. You know, if you see yourself on a horse that can do 74 sitting at 68, your heart can go right to your boots. These are better now. 7.8 for Passage. This should be a good Piaf score and a good transition score as well. Easy on the transition there, back up to Passage. Such strong Piaf Passage work. I mean, you see it replicated to that level in the first 2 tours. Yes, the third tour could easily replicate it. Very rarely goes beyond, but you know, that's a good building block. It's a good foundation to have, even if it comes slightly off the boil on the final center line in terms of score. This is right there for Sandra Sysojeva to really challenge Isabel Fraser for the lead and potentially at this late stage the win. But she cannot afford any major error. Remember Ingrid Klimke trending very, very comfortably before her canter tour started at 75%, which would have rocketed it into the lead. Nicely executed, very well positioned in the ring, you know, half either side of the X marker, but they started nice and early, they finished nice and late. They really covered the length of the diagonal. It all relies on these final couple of movements here. Third, second, first. That passage at 8.3 is not going to do any harm at all. (74.261) lead. Sandra Sysojeva and MAXIMA Bella complete their test. And as they walk out, they wait, they watch for the score. One more partnership to go here in the Deutsche Bank Stadium tonight.
Das Ergebnis für MAXIMA Bella und Sandra Sysojeva aus Polen.
73.696, a valiant effort, but they can't quite get there. They will split the difference between the two Nordic riders. Isabel Fraser of Norway will remain our leader on 74.261. Henri Roost of Finland will sit third now on 73.087.